Good morning and welcome to Living Local 15. I'm Jessica Williams. Thank you so much for joining me on this fun day. So today is National Margarita Day. Woohoo! So of course we have something special planned for you on today's show. But first, I have to give a big birthday shout out to my big sister Jennifer. Listen, when we are in the same city, we always enjoy a girls' night out, some sister time together with our favorite margarita. So how appropriate is it that her birthday fell on this day? So happy birthday, big sis. I love you so, so much. And happy Margarita Day to everyone. Let's celebrate by visiting one of the best authentic Mexican restaurants in town called Tequila. And later, it's Wealth Wednesday, giving you great financial tips. Here we go.
Fashion, food, and fun. You're watching Living Local 15 with your host, Jessica Williams.
Happy National Margarita Day. I am here at Tequila located in Covington Plaza, and as you can see, we're about to have a tequila party and you're invited. Come on. All right, guys, I am now behind the bar. As I said, we're going to have a tequila party, and I am joined by the owners of Tequila, Raul and Benjamin. Hello.
Hello.
Good, welcome.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for having me.
Well, thank you for stopping by.
Yes,
This
is such a beautiful cocktail spread, okay?
Awesome.
The best I've ever seen, okay? It's
Okay.
beautiful, it's aesthetically pleasing, and guess what? It's all made with tequila. For National Margarita Day, you
Exciting.
all can come to Tequila and have all of their drinks, plus so many more specials that you all have to offer that we're gonna talk about
Yes.
in a moment. But first, please share with me about your business. How did you get started creating tequila?
Well, tequila is a sort of more elevated Mexican cuisine, where we bring, real traditional dishes, but also dishes that are created by my brother, by our staff, my sister-in-law, and our chefs here in the restaurant. Everybody has contributed to put our menu together, but without forgetting the base of what is Mexican cuisine or traditional Mexican food. It is strictly Mexican products,
spices
Okay.
and all the stuff.
So just focusing on that home base of it all. So you have
Exactly.
so much stuff imported here from Mexico.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
And it's a real traditional cuisine that you're offering.
exactly.
Pretty
I think the Mexican cuisine is something that, for example, is not been explored by any other Mexican restaurants. And why to bring some other stuff when we have plenty in our culture, plenty in Mexico? I wish we can we can go to each state of Mexico and bring something from each state or each town to bring and put in our menu. It will be way too much, but little by little we will be offering dishes that are it's gonna be from one state and another state and so on. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so we got to get started on tasting a bit. So let's start on this side. Share with me what this first margarita is.
Palomazo is just basically I think grape juice, orange juice.
Okay.
Nothing too crazy. Tequila, chamoy, tajin.
It's a very spritzy
Yeah,
feel to it.
Yep.
Very delicious, light and citrusy.
Yes.
Okay, and what is this beauty? So this is made in a clay
In a clay.
cup, which is so
Yeah.
cute.
Oh
Look
yeah,
at that. I love it.
Cantarito. We call it cantarito.
Oh.
Made by our artisan people in Mexico. It's imported from Mexico, made in Mexico. And
Yes.
and the drink as well. Again, there's a squirt right there. It has tequila, lime juice, orange juice, and I think grapefruit. Chamoy, tajin.
Okay.
But nothing.
Give that Paloma feel.
Exactly.
Very spritzy as well.
Yeah.
Love it.
And right there you have the what is mojito.
Ooh,
Mojito.
oh,
Mojito,
yes.
Traditional mojito.
So you make the traditional drinks, but you include tequila.
Everything is
And the
tequila.
mix
Everything
of
is
it.
tequila. Everything is
Yes.
tequila.
Oh, I
Also,
love
we
it.
have
I love it.
mezcal. We have mezcal too, but today we are focusing on
Yes.
tequila. Right there you have an infusion of mint syrup. We cook, the chefs make the
This is
mint
good.
syrup in the kitchen. Then from there we bring it here. We make the syrup, and then Amanda here, the guys, the bartenders, they mix it up with tequila, lime juice, triple sec, and so on.
Okay, this one's my favorite so far.
They model the fresh mint.
Yes. So let's talk about your history. So what I love is your journey. So you all are brothers.
Yes.
You started this place a year ago.
Yeah,
exactly.
Celebrating your 1 year.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
So awesome. But so when you immigrated to the United States, you came here and this establishment was actually one of the first places you worked.
Yes.
Back
Indeed.
when it was
Yes,
called, what
no,
was it?
Margaritas Cafe.
Margis
Margis
Cafe.
Cafe.
23 years ago?
Also 1998 and
Wow. 1998.
Well, we were getting too old. We forgot already how many years.
That is incredible. So you started working there in the kitchen
Yep.
and you worked your way through restaurants and restaurants and then made your way back here to buy this place
Yes.
and to turn it into tequila.
Yes.
Exactly.
What a journey. How
know.
has that experience been? Share with me, Raul.
It's been really amazing, something that I probably never believed until actually make it happen. I
Yeah.
mean, we always dreaming and really hard, like always say, when we're gonna have our own restaurant, it was really, I mean, the decision was there. It's just, always something, and then finally we did it last year.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, back to tasting. What's the next item? Look at this. This is beautiful.
That's a tamarind tajin. Basically, what it is, it's a tamarind fruit from Mexico.
Okay.
That it gets boiled in the kitchen with
Oh.
infused
With tajin.
with tajin or tajin. And really back here, what we do, lime juice, triple sec tequila, and so on. That's what we do. Chamoy and tajin again, but really refreshing.
That's a
really,
little pow pow to
Oh
it.
my, yeah, isn't it? And one of the most popular sellers.
Yeah, it is.
Really, everything around here sells. There is no one.
Right.
There is no
It's
one.
all-
Yeah.
It
There's
looks
just so many flavors.
amazing. Okay,
Yep.
is this the hibiscus?
Hibiscus
Hibiscus.
flower.
Okay,
Yeah,
yes,
hibiscus
and you have the flower
infused
on
with,
it.
Infused with serrano peppers.
Ooh, so a little spice?
It's just,
It has a little kick
but a
on
little
it.
kick,
I mean,
but
not like,
nothing too crazy. Nothing too hard.
just to have the feeling of the serrano. Just the feeling, that's
Yes.
it.
Yeah, it's not
That's
too
it.
spicy at all, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very,
But it's
very,
very sweet and refreshing.
yeah, very popular as well. Yeah, and again, that's for example, we're trying to bring flavors of fruits that are in Mexico. There are so many varieties that we have there, and incorporating it in the drinks here.
Yes, and
So-
you have so many. You have a wide selection of tequilas here.
Yes, we
you
have-
say over 100
probably
different options.
Yeah, I forgot the
Wow.
count. So, yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
and so the name, of course, tequila. You have to specialize in tequila.
Well, also, yeah, that's right. Yeah, So,
Yes.
like, the name was chosen to make it, so it was easy to remember by a customer. It was easy to remember by someone who had stopped by here, and next day they'd say, "Oh my God, it was a tequila or something."
Yeah.
And I think tequila is kind of a catchy name, and then
Yeah.
I think anybody can remember and say, "Well," and if you associate tequila with Mexican food, it's really easy to think that it's a
Well,
Mexican
together.
restaurant.
Yes,
So-
because the city and the
it blends
state,
very well.
so which is something so interesting. Tequila can only be made in Jalisco,
Jalisco, Mexico.
Jalisco, Mexico.
Jalisco,
is the
Mexico.
only place.
Yes,
And so
tequila.
you got to get your tequila from there
Yeah.
and have it authentically. Okay, love it. So you all offer these flights.
Yes.
So let's talk about the specials that's going to happen today, all day today, for National Margarita Day, in addition to celebrating your 1 year anniversary.
Okay, well,
Yes.
today we're gonna offer 10 ounces house margarita. Either can be frozen or can be
On the rocks.
And look, and over here is
yeah.
the frozen one.
Exactly.
Okay. I'm
It's gonna be a
hold this
little
while you
smaller
tell
than
me
that,
about
but
it.
something like that. But it's that's a recipe that we created here in the house. That is all the mixes made here in the house. Nothing is
Nothing
But-
comes on a gallon or
on
buying
a-
from
Okay.
the
like
store.
that. So it's we make our own corn simple syrup with which is cane sugar. And lime juice, orange juice, tequila, triple sec, simple, but refreshing, tasty at the same time. That you're drinking the Texas one, which we are.
Do you know I'm from Texas?
Oh no!
Yes.
You're really close to Mexico.
Yes. Okay, Texas
yes,
margarita for a
Texas
Texas
margarita.
girl. I
Yes,
love it.
Texas
Okay.
girl. Yeah, it was with you.
Yes.
And big like Texas, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
everything's bigger in
In
Texas.
Awesome.
Okay, so you're gonna have your margaritas, you're gonna have your entrees
Yes.
and stuff for a discount. So $10 for food,
$10 for
$6
food.
margaritas. Like people are gonna be able to
Shots.
come and have a party. Shots.
We're gonna shots tomorrow. I don't know if we can say names here or
No.
no, but we're gonna have some shots
Okay,
tomorrow
okay.
and the specials tomorrow. So
And these
yeah.
flights, these cute flights that
Yes.
you offer really allow for people to try all the different flavors
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
at
so
once,
that
right?
We
They
give you
don't get
we give you an opportunity right there
love it.
to try a little bit of everything, you know,
Okay, so what
without.
do we have here?
Right there, I think you have the fresh pineapple
Fresh
margarita.
pineapple, yeah.
Okay, oh, I heard that this is a popular one.
Yeah,
The
that
most
one of the
popular
most, I
one?
think, yep, top
All
seller.
right, taste this. All these, by the way, I'm tasting for the very first time. And so this is really exciting because the flavors are just popping.
Well, cheers.
Cheers! Salud.
Salud.
Okay, very natural. You all make this pineapple juice.
Yes.
Yeah, it's fresh.
Fresh.
Yes.
Fresh
Fresh.
squished pineapple
Fresh.
juice.
Very delightful. Okay, what is this middle one?
That's the guava.
Guava.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Got a little guava here. Ooh, that's fun.
Yep.
Okay,
And that
okay.
was the fun of having a margarita fly because you get 3 different
You can
flavors.
taste it
Or you
right
can
and
mix them
taste
up with
all of
others,
them.
you know?
Okay, and this one I know is the jalapeno.
So you
I like it
finish-
spicy.
So
That
once
one
you
probably
finish
is
the other
spicy,
one,
girl.
you can order another flight and you can have another 3 flavors. How about that?
Right,
You know?
yes,
So-
especially because it's on the special
Yeah,
for
special.
Margarita Day.
For today, yep.
Okay, ooh, okay, that's my
Jalapeno.
favorite. Oh,
Jala-
yes,
jalapeno
yes,
margarita.
yes. So delightful, so delightful. And so share with me about this establishment. So you all have large amounts of seating, but you also have a room that people can rent out for events.
Yeah, for a private party.
And parties,
anything.
yes.
And don't forget to mention we have the party outside, so it's coming.
Yes, the
Summer's coming.
patio. Oh,
It's
yes, it's
around the
gonna be
corner,
nice.
yep.
Yes. So
Mm-hmm.
the private party hall, you know, we can entertain about 35 to 40 people right
Wow.
there, and we can do from the menu. We can do a special menu for the party, but also we can put a buffet up there or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Name it. Most of the time it's booked, but we can accommodate, you know, a lot of parties over there.
A lot of parties. Okay,
Yeah.
awesome. Okay, so now we have to get to the end of these drinks. These are this mint color. This
It's
is a martini,
martini,
right?
yeah.
But it's made with tequila.
With tequila and
love
fresh
it.
mint.
With fresh mint and then this beauty.
Yeah, some mangonada. Try it.
Mangonada.
Look
Yeah,
at that.
mango-
Okay, so we'll try the. What type of martini is this?
It's we call it tequila martini. It's has a fresh mint, obviously a cocoa. What do you say? Paula?
Toasted coconut.
Cocoa. Yeah, it's a cocoa. Toasted
Oh,
coconut.
wow.
Yeah,
Toasted coconut.
and it has a cocoa flavor to it, and with a marrow mint to it.
I like it. It's giving me this thick texture to it. That's really nice, and then the coconut shreds on top makes it more exciting because I really do love coconut. Coconut is one of my favorite flavors. Okay, and then this here.
That's a mangonada. In Mexico, there is a sort of dessert or treat that you do mangoes, and
Yes.
and like in the summertime, you know, like you add lime to it, and you like tahini. But we decided to do the flavor here and kind of reminisce the something like that dish in Mexico. But also that dish in Mexico you can find it like in the markets on the streets,
Yes.
but without alcohol. So here we try to think something like that, but with alcohol. So and that's
Yes.
why it's called mangonada.
That's like
idea.
Mexican candy.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Mhm.
I used
But
to
with
love
alcohol.
Lucas
Lucas.
and the mango suckers.
Yeah,
I love
yeah,
all of that.
yeah.
Yes.
And the tamarind stick right there, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Wow, this one gives you a little punch
Yeah.
at the
It's
It's a little
end.
strong, though.
This one, yeah.
A little bit. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
good. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now, the hard part. I have to choose Jessica's favorite pick.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's going to be
know
what-
challenging. I know, everything. Okay, but I know.
No, but it has to be one. Right, your favorite.
Right,
Absolutely.
and I'm actually going to choose 3.
Okay.
Okay, so my top number 1 pick is this tequila mojito,
Okay.
which is so interesting. It has a very nice flair of the mint. It's very refreshing and a really good balance. My second will be my frozen. I'm a frozen margarita girl with salt on the rim, so that is delicious. And I know this one has a little meltdown with a little Grand Marnier
Yep.
in it, which
Yep.
makes it more exciting. And then third will be the jalapeno margarita, because I am, big on the spiciness,
Yes,
spicy girl.
right?
There you
But
go.
they're all so good. Thank you guys so much. It's been such a pleasure to come here. As you all can see, there is a wide spread of tequila options that you can experience today for National Margarita Day. They have specials, so you want to be sure to check it out. We'll be right back.
Follow us on social media at Living Local 15.
This segment sponsored by Foster Financial. It's time for Wealth Wednesday, giving you financial tools that are tangible from Foster Financial each and every week. And joining me today is their Vice President, Caleb Doan. Hi, Caleb.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Thank you very much.
Yes. Okay, so I'm excited today because, it's tax season and we need as much tax advice as we can. And I know that people are getting all types of documents in the mail, including 1099-Rs.
Yep.
So please share with us, what are those documents?
Yeah, absolutely. I know we've been talking about the Secure Act 2.0 for a little while,
Right.
and taxes are definitely more top of mind right now for people. And especially for retirees, and especially recent retirees, this might be the first time that people are getting these 1099-Rs in the mail.
Okay.
So this 1099-R is typically what's sent out if there are any distributions from a pre-tax retirement account. And so oftentimes, if somebody has rolled their 401k into an IRA, and now they're using that IRA to supplement their income, they'll get this 1099-R in the mail. But I think something that a lot of people don't realize is that the number that's shown on that 1099-R is a gross distribution number. Okay. So it includes a lot of different things inside that figure. And so there are some people that might, be taking out $1,000 or $500 a month from their IRA, and then the number they get at the end of the year seems way higher. And so they're wondering, wait, am I getting taxed on too much, or what exactly is going on here?
Okay.
And so that's why a lot of times, we like to have the conversations with clients and kind of decipher exactly what goes into that number.
Okay, so with these forms specifically, is it for people who have retirement accounts, have the Roth IRAs, or have any type of 401k? Who will receive them?
Yeah, good question. The people who will get these 1099-Rs are anyone who takes withdrawals from a pre-tax account. So it could be taking withdrawal from your 401k, from your IRA. Maybe you have an annuity that has kind of pre-tax money in it. And so if you take those withdrawals, you'll get this 1099-R at the end of the year, because any withdrawals that you take from these pre-tax accounts are taxable. And so you kind of get that number at the end of the year. That's what your CPA is going to use to know exactly how much of that is taxable. But there are kind of areas where people can go wrong on these 1099s too. So one thing that we often take advantage of for our clients is something that's called qualified charitable distributions.
Right, okay.
And so this is something that's available to people after they hit 70 and a half. For some reason, they make that 70 and a half figure on there. But as soon as you turn 70 and a half, you're actually able to donate money from your IRA directly to a charity, and then it's no longer taxable when it comes out. And so those QCDs, as we call them, are going to be lumped inside of that gross distribution figure. And if your CPA doesn't know exactly what goes into that, people could end up paying more taxes than what they need to.
Right, because the thing is, it's pre-taxed is what they say, but I think there may be confusion as to at what point are you paying the taxes on it. So is it pre-tax where you pay it pre, or is it pre-tax to where you're not paying it pre, but you're paying it as you file for your actual taxes?
Right, yeah,
Break it
that's
down
a great point. So yeah, and I get so used to using all the financial jargon and everything. So the pre-tax, and when we use pre-tax, that means that the funds in that account right now have never been taxed. So it's kind of the money before it's ever taxed. And so pre-tax funds, you pay taxes on them when they come out of that account. And so, one thing that we do as kind of a holistic financial advisor is that we coordinate with CPAs, and we'll actually send a tax letter at the end of the year directly to somebody's CPA or directly to the client, and we'll say, hey, within that gross distribution number, they actually had X number of qualified charitable donations and X number of Roth conversions and X number of distributions, just so that people don't end up paying more taxes than what they need to.
Yes, because that's the scary part. How do people not pay more taxes?
Right.
So what would be the top tip you would give to make sure that they're understanding these forms that are coming into the mail? Yeah,
I think probably the biggest thing is having your financial advisor and your CPA communicate with one another. Because a lot of people think, hey, my investment person is my investment person, my tax person will do my taxes at the end of the year. but both of those affect each other so much.
Yeah.
And so it's good to have, those two kind of financial professionals in your life know one another and make sure they're communicating together.
And knowing the difference between the two and that
Yeah.
they're not the same person. So you being a financial advisor, people should not come to you and say, can you file my taxes?
Right, exactly. But certainly, it's important to have a financial advisor who does that tax strategizing on your behalf too.
That's good. So good. Okay. And so the next step would be finding the financial advisor, and you all offer complimentary consultations, and share with me what people can expect from that.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So it's really for anybody who's just seeking to learn a little more.
Okay.
So certainly come to us with questions. If you haven't had a financial advisor before, or if you do have a financial advisor and you say, hey, I'm not really sure if they communicate with my CPA, or I don't know exactly how I'm being serviced, we're happy to talk with you and at least let you know what the process would look like to become a client, and answer any questions you have about retirement. And so no question is off limits. I know people can get anxious or a little worried about asking dumb questions or whatever it might be, and we're happy to answer any questions, and we really love educating people too. So seeing that light click for somebody is a wonderful perk of the job, and something we're happy to do.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much, Caleb, for
Thank
that
you.
information today. And if you would like more information about Foster Financial, we'll have their website listed below, and we'll be right back. This segment sponsored by Foster Financial. Well, that's our show for today. Thanks so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoy the fabulous food and drink specials today at Tequila. And remember, give a little smile, give a little wave, share a little light and love today. Cheers. Have a great rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you here tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Living Local 15, proudly driven by the Kelly Automotive Group. Content segments during today's Living Local 15 were paid for by these sponsors.